What's up, everyone? Drunken Phoenix here. Welcome back. So today we're going to go over these videos talking about the car payment epidemic that is still occurring. We are almost halfway through in 2026. June has just started, and there's no shortage of high car notes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Car payment machine.
$2,013 a month on a Ram 3500 for 72 months.
What is the highest car payment you've seen?
$1,751 per month.
What is the
Who
highest
is getting these car
you've seen?
payments in the thousands?
$1,490.
What's the highest car payment you've seen?
About $2,400.
What's the highest car payment you've seen?
Probably like $1,700.
What's the highest payment you've seen on a car?
$2,300 on a Super Duty.
What is a normal car?
Those car payments are ridiculous. Like, who is getting car payments in over 2,000? As if 1,000 wasn't enough. And I mean, I'm assuming these are not rich people. I'm assuming that people that are getting these cars are, either middle class or maybe even lower class. Because I would think that if you're, a pretty rich or wealthy person, you would get the car in full, because that way you don't have to pay a large amount of interest at all. And I don't know. That is crazy to me. But yeah.
Car payment in 2026.
Everywhere else is probably between $550 to $750, but here at Old Bed we look around $350 to $500. So come see me today.
What is a normal car payment in 2026?
Probably between $600 and $800.
What is a normal car payment in 2026?
The average right now is probably around $700.
Despite how bad the economy is, and trust me, you guys, I know the economy is not doing good right now. I can definitely feel it. But I think a lot of people can do better when it comes to when it comes to their car payments. Like, for a lot of these, like a payment of $700 a month for a car, and that's not even including insurance. That's like almost a rent or mortgage amount. I mean, depending on what city you live in. But yeah, this would not be the average car payment I would expect for a country that's going through a recession and people are talking about having to pull back. Like, we have to be, and I say we loosely, but we have to be more wise when it comes to our bills that we tackle on.
What is a normal car payment in 2026?
For brand news, I see them anywhere from probably $650 to $800. On a pre-owned, anywhere from probably sometimes low end of like $450, sometimes upper end of like $700.
And again, this is not including
What's
insurance.
a normal car payment in 2026?
$1,200.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
$650.
What is a normal car payment in 2026?
$750.
Americans are drowning in car debt, and the numbers CNBC just reported are pretty wild. Total auto loan debt in the United States has hit $1.68 trillion.
Okay, so I know this number is really crazy and very big, but when considering that this is a country with hundreds of millions of people, and most people have to finance their car, it kind of makes sense. And also, to be fair, though, the car market is very much overinflated. I like to look at cars often, just to browse, just to see what's out there. And things are very much overpriced. And I'm talking like things like, you can look like at a 20-year-old Honda Accord that might have over 100,000 miles on it, and the people are asking for like over $10,000. So it's, things are rough, but this number is still pretty big.
A 37% increase since 2018.
I
Nearly
believe that.
86 million Americans carry outstanding auto loan or lease debt right now. And the average new car loan balance has jumped from $24,782 in 2018 to $33,519 today. That is nearly a $9,000 increase in less than a decade. And of course, incomes have not kept pace. 1 in 5 people who financed a new car in Q1 of this year signed up for a payment over $1,000 per month. The average interest...
I cannot believe that many people are signing up for a car payment of over $1,000 a month. Bro, at this point, I cannot wait to have my car paid off, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, I want my car paid off. I might keep it for, another year or two and then get a new car. But at this point, with the price of cars and the way that things are going, I just want my car paid off. I'm just going to keep it indefinitely, because this news is really troubling.
Rate on a new car loan is 6.9%, but if your credit score is under 580, you could be paying over 18%. which on a $30,000 car over 6 years could cost you $14,000 in interest alone. And here is the stat that really got me. More than 1 in 5 new car purchases now include a loan term of 7 years or longer. 7 years. And the share of new car buyers earning under $100,000 has dropped from 50% in 2020 to just 37% today. New cars are slowly becoming something that only wealthy people can afford, which is definitely less than ideal to say the least. And tariffs certainly aren't helping, but let me know what you guys think.
Hey, Anthony, how are you? This is Yusuf.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Not much, man.
Okay, so this dude, for whatever reason, he decided to buy a very, very expensive car and tackle on a $3,300 car note, which I could have told you was a bad deal. And now he regrets that he wants to sell his car now. So that's just, the context of this video right here.
And so I'm calling about the Hummer EV you got. Let's go ahead and talk about
sir.
it. All right. You are upside down big time.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Only $100,000, right?
Exactly.
How many miles are on it?
11,000.
11,000 miles. All right. So tell me what ideally, what do you want out of the situation? Because you said you owe 168,000, and right now MMR and wholesale is right around 79,000.
Exactly. Yeah. So like I said, I bought the vehicle, when the Hummer first came out, essentially when they were marked up over 200,000 at the time, especially when gas prices were really high last year. And
I just have to know, what was this guy thinking buying a $200,000 car with a $3,300 car payment a month? And again, clearly this guy regrets his purchase, and clearly he couldn't afford it. That's why I said earlier that the people with these high car notes, they cannot be wealthy people. Like, because again, I would imagine wealthy people would not, they want a car note. I cannot imagine. I can't imagine. I don't know what I would do in this situation. I would never be in this situation. But still, if I was, I would just be like, well, dang, is my life, is it just over now? Like, what? How do you get out of this one?
some for about $150, and I was the cheapest one in the U.S. at the time. And I jumped on it and got it. I actually had 2 vehicles. I had a BMW X6 that was brand new, and I had a Silverado that was pretty new as well. So I traded both those in, but I was negative on both of them, so I added that negative equity.
He was negative on the 2 cars that he already had, and he decided to add that debt to this car that I guess he got a $50,000 deal. It's worth $200,000, but he got it for $150,000, and he added negative equity on it. The decisions that people make, I don't get this one. It's a mind virus. Like, something has to be done.
Talk about a crap show. Put about $25,000 down, and I think that obviously what helped the sale. I honestly should have walked out of there. I was at a pretty big dealership. Even got a higher interest rate than I've ever received, which is about 10% interest rate on the vehicle.
Let me tell you,
so
from my videos, 10% is like 1% compared to everybody that's been calling in.
All right.
I mean, I guess dude's trying to make the guy not feel as bad. I think 10% interest rate is still too high for a car. But I mean, I guess this guy, he deals with a lot of people that have crazy interest rates.
Yeah. What were your payments on the Hummer?
Now it's at $3,300.
I like it. I want it. Let's say I'll offer you $79 for it. Sight unseen. It looks like it's in good condition. You owe $168. We're about $90,000 in negative equity underneath. How would we tackle that? So you can come up with $40,000 cash or $48,000 down, or you said 20?
I said 20, correct.
Okay. 20,000. So right now we'll still be at around 70,000. Yeah, man. I don't know how I could tackle this for you, especially even if I referred you to somebody who could get you into another EV.
Even Yusuf doesn't know what to do with this.
There's $25,000 in incentives with your $20,000 down. Like you said, it's $45,000. You still have to roll over a good bit, about $30,000 more. So ideally, you would need at least $40,000 to $50,000 down to get out of this Hummer. Maybe George, maybe George over at JNS has some bigger pockets, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to tell you the same thing.
That's why I was saying, I was like, get ready for the worst situation probably you've ever seen. It's, you know, and like I said, I mean, usually, I mean, I'm into cars. I buy cars. I love cars, but I didn't think about my negative equity on my other vehicles. So I just couldn't fathom how a bank could allow me to roll that much negative equity, pretty much almost, you know, 200%. You know, they finance 200% loan to value on a vehicle. To me, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, brother, I'm stuck at you know, at 79.
Because they want you to be stuck so they could get a whole bunch of money from interest. They is by design. It's not right, you know. I mean, I don't think they should have allowed it, but they knew they had a sucker.
And even if I could push it to 80, we're still far away from getting it.
Yeah.
So.
No, that makes sense. I mean, like I said, I mean, even if I was returning it back to the bank, I'm still required, whatever they sell it off at auction, you know, I'm still required to pay that rest of.
But yeah, brother, well, I really do appreciate the call. Yeah, I wish you luck, and if you come up with some more money, let me know. I want it.
All right, thanks, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to end it there, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.